Hello everybody, hello YouTube. I'm Arseny, this is Linguistics with Arseny channel. And today I prepared a report about my recent trip to Kazan. Here we go. This trip was quite interesting, not as much as the trip to St. Petersburg. I visited the city a year ago and I liked this trip very much. But still it was very nice. Kazan looks like a more modern city than St. Petersburg, but only the center of the city and some kilometers by do so. The edges look like their analogies in other cities, old grey Khrushchev's block houses and empty left streets. On the first day we were visiting beautiful buildings in the center. Among those were the Puppet Theater, the White Kremlin with nice inner piece. There were such picturesque parts as the Kol Sharif Mosque and other ones. Many nice churches, other incredible places. This first day shocked me most of all. I even thought that Kazan is much nicer than St. Petersburg. But some days later I understood that my first impression was wrong. On the next day, we went to Yelabuga, a city that really looks like a city. I like this trip very much because, despite the fact that it really looks like a village, it still has a lot of interesting memorials that serve the attention. First, we went to Alexandrovsky Park, the park in the center of the city. I liked it because it's not a simple park with only high trees. It also has a few memorials, an alley of flowers that looks very nice. The idea of the architecture is very unusual. If to talk about memorials, I mostly remember the memorial to a homeless dog. You could even throw some coins under this memorial and this money would be transferred to the foundation of homeless animals. After that, we went to a bread factory, which was founded by Staheev, an entrepreneur which was well known in Yelabuga and nearby. Without Staheev, the Yelabuga would not live. He made a lot for the city. He almost founded this city. Also, he was a friend and a partner of Ford, the founder of American car concern. And what we saw in this bread factory, different interesting machines that make the bread which we eat. We saw the process of making this bread, which was also very interesting. We felt that smell of bread, of new made bread. I liked this excursion very much. Afterwards, we went to the History Museum of Yelabuga. An interesting place because it's not a simple museum, it has even a zoo inside. There were the photo gallery, the hall of ancients, where we saw the dishes of ancients, their clothes, and other things that they used at that time. The skeletons of mammoths, some jewels that were found by ancients. Then we went to the photo gallery. This gallery is dedicated to well-known persons that made a lot for Yelabuga, for Kazan, for the whole Tatarstan. There were the photos of Staheev, Ford, Shishkin, the Russian artist who drew a lot of nice pictures. By the way, we went to museum of his pictures. After exiting the museum of Yelabuga history, I saw a lot of beautiful pictures there and I was positively shocked. Then we went to the Devil's Settlement, an old reconstructed fortress. It was on a big hill, a nice place for a fortress. Around it were the ravines. Next to this fortress was a memorial dedicated to Zealand, the dragon, a symbol of Kazan and Tatarstan. I liked this fortress because despite the fact that it's already very old, it still looks quite good, and from that fortress you can see a nice landscape on the river, on the fields. In the end, we went to some shop to buy some souvenirs, and I found a few cool magnets that already on my refrigerator with the memorials of Kazan and Yelabuga. On the next, already the third day, we went to the fortress city Sviazhsk. I liked it. A nice old city. One part of it was 20 meters lower than the other one. There was a lot of old buildings in every street. I like the churches there. They were simple but still nice. The best example is the wooden church. Also, this fortress city had a nice market in the center where we could find anywhere some which would remind us about antiquity. On the fourth day, we already had to leave our hotel, but I visited some interesting places. It was the temple of all religions that looked very unusually, the Petropavlovsky Cathedral, the Church of Kazan God's Mother, and walked in Bauman Street. It was very long and connected two big areas in the center of the city. The trip was really wonderful. When we were returning home, we had to pass through Moscow, so we planned to stop there and to go to see the Kremlin and other sites. They were Tsar Cannon, Tsar Bell, Uspensky Cathedral, the Armory Palace with 9 halls. I liked the excursion to Armory Palace. I saw a lot of kinds of weapons which were popular at the time, but for me there was too much gold and too much silver. After maybe the third hall, it became very boring to look what is there, because everything looked like the same. Some silver, some gold on a weapon, on some cannons. So everything was very common, very usual there. Okay, that's the end of my report. Bye.